Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the Edgar-O world, and welcome back to the House of Nightmares. Alright you guys, so in today's video we are going to talk about two different things. We're going to be talking about my thoughts and opinions on the Chucky season finale episode. I know we have one more to go, and I'm also going to be talking to you guys about Alex Vincent. I finally got a chance to meet him, so I will be showing you a little footage, pictures, and all of that good stuff. So before I do begin, I know I've been a little MIA. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I posted. Listen, it has been a crazy month. It has been a blessed month, and I'm so thankful for everything. I'm thankful for you guys. But yeah, it's been a crazy month because of the holidays. Great stuff that I'm working on for 2022. For 2022, I'm working on something so special for the House of Nightmares, the merch, and I'm not talking about t-shirts and sweaters. I'm talking about something big. So when you go into somebody's office and sit down and talk to them about your ideas, it doesn't take 5 minutes. It takes about 2, 3, 4, 5 hours sitting in somebody's office and talking to them about business and stuff like that. It's a long story, but when you're trying to step your game up, you know, you have to do what you gotta do. So I'm really excited. But yeah, it's just been a crazy month, and it's technically about to be December with Christmas. It's just, be patient you guys. Don't forget, you can still add me on Snapchat so we can chit chat on Snapchat, because I am a lot active on Snapchat, so make sure you add me on Snapchat. But right, anyways you guys, so let me start off by giving you my thoughts and opinions on episode 7 of the Chucky sci-fi TV series. I gotta say, this episode right here, this episode by far has been the best one from beginning to end. This right here, this episode has been the best one that I have seen, in my opinion. I thought part 1 and 3 were my favorite ones. No, this one right here is an incredible, and I say it so many times because it has been an incredible episode. But it's not only the episode, it's the whole entire series that has been really good. I think this is what the Chucky fans needed. I think this is what we needed, and it's just been a really great show. I gotta say, it was a little bit confusing watching it. I was a little bit confused with everything that was going on with the voodoo and the multiple Chucky dolls. I kind of figured it out, but it's still a little bit confusing. But besides being a little bit confusing, I gotta say, it's honestly been more shocking to me than confusing. The fact that Aunt Bree is dead and the way that they killed her off. Spoiler alert, by the way. I have to say, I never thought that they would kill like well, I don't think she's a main character, but she kind of is like a main character. I didn't think that they would kill her off this soon in the show, but they did. And the way that they did it, it was a reference to Child's Play 1 when Chucky kills Aunt Maggie. So it's like Aunt Bree, Aunt Maggie. You see the connection that they did right there. So this whole series, this whole episode is just based on Easter eggs and references and homage to all the other Child's Play movies, which is something that I really liked. And I've always said that from beginning to end, it's something that I really like. It's refreshing. It's just something that I really liked. Another character that I can't believe they killed off is Devin's mom. I couldn't believe that they actually killed her because she is a cop. So you would think that this is a character that would just go on and on because it is a cop. So maybe like the cop investigating everything, but I don't know. It's just been a shocker, let's just say that. One thing that I noticed in the title, when the title of Chucky popped up, this is another one of my favorite titles. It is the tombstones, which reminded me a lot of Bride of Chucky. There was a lot of tombstones in Bride of Chucky. Also, all the names that they showed in the tombstones, and I knew it. I saw this coming. When I saw the names on the tombstones, I knew that we were going to see names that are familiar to us that Chucky has killed. I don't think anybody missed that, but yeah, if you pause it, you can see Redmond's name. You see Eddie Caputo, which is obvious that they would put it there. They also had the name of Howard Fitzwater, I believe that was the name, which is a character played by Alexis Arquette's. I think that's her name, may she rest in peace, which is David Arquette's sister, and David Arquette's from Scream, who plays Officer Dewey. I just thought I mentioned that in case you didn't know. They also had Sarah Pierce, I believe, which it's the character that played in Curse of Chucky, and that was Nika's mom. My brain is just rambling right now trying to remember all these names, but yeah, it was I guess it was nice to see these names or of reference to these characters from the past movies. And now I think in this next and final episode they're gonna finally explain or finally tie the whole loop or go full 360 with the story of Child's Play 1, because they are in Chicago 1988 where the first Child's Play movie came out. So I think they're finally going to just pretty much complete the full 360, and I can't wait to see that. It's kind of bittersweet that it's about to end, but I'm also very happy and excited to see just everything come together. One of the scenes that I thought was a little bit confusing but kind of shocking was when Andy and Kyle were at the gas station, and Andy decides to leave Kyle behind, kind of to protect her. I guess that's the vibe that I was getting, kind of to protect her. I don't want nothing happening to you, so he just left her. I mean, he didn't say that to her, but in my mind it's just pretty much that connection that he has with her, like, oh, I love you, I don't want nothing to happen to you, so I gotta do this on my own type of scenario that I got from this scene. And it was kind of cute. It was kind of nice to see Andy thinking about other people, like, I don't want nothing to happen to you, so I'm gonna do this on my own. But then again, I would have liked to see Kyle and Andy beat up Chucky again like they did in Child's Play 2, which, by the way, I will explain why I have my Child's Play 2 Chucky doll here in a minute. You guys, one of my favorite scenes from this episode, and it's one scene that I just keep replaying and replaying and replaying, is the scene where Chucky is sitting down with Junior and they're talking, and Junior's dad hears them from outside in the hallway, and he walks in the room.
Junior, I asked you a question.
You sure drank a lot.
And he's pretty much trying to talk to Junior, and then all we see is just Chucky do a 360, a whole exorcist move where he's like looking evil, and as soon as the camera starts panning with him, and Chucky goes from looking evil to looking cute.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend till the end. Heidi-ho! Ha ha ha!
That was one of my favorite scenes. I really like that scene, and I feel like this was a reference to Bride of Chucky when Tiffany places Chucky on top of that character Howard, which is the emo guy, and Chucky turns around and does that 360 spin head, well, not 360, but you know what I mean, where he spins his head and says, it's not the size that counts, it's what you do with it. Obviously an iconic scene from the Bride of Chucky, so I feel like that was a reference from Bride of Chucky, and the way that they did it was really good. And then you kept hearing the good guy voice talking, like, it was just such an iconic scene for me. I really liked that scene. I thought it was creepy, I thought it was spooky, but it was also very well filmed and edited. And then of course we move on to Junior killing his dad, and the way he killed his dad, you can't tell me that that is not a reference to Seed of Chucky from when Tiffany, or I should say Jennifer Tilly, because Tiffany got inside Jennifer's body at the end of Seed of Chucky. But when Jennifer Tilly kills pretty much the maid or the nanny with the Tiffany doll, and she starts slamming her with the doll, I don't know if you guys remember that, but that scene reminded me of when Junior was pretty much killing his dad with the doll and just beating him up. That's literally the same scene, different characters, and I gotta say that scene was really gruesome. I liked it. I don't know why, but I liked it. But this is the part for me that it gets a little bit confusing, where I was like, wait, what's going on? The whole voodoo thing going on, the whole cult of Chucky going on, I'm still a little bit confused. So if you guys can break it down for me in the comments, what was going on? Because I feel like all these Chucky dolls were waking up as soon as he was killing him. I don't know if it's because of the blood, innocent blood was being shed through a kid. I don't know. It was just confusing for me, but I just really liked the scene. I thought the scene was crazy. I thought the scene was just, it was shocking. To be honest with you, it was shocking. So I don't know. I hope that they explain it a little bit more in episode 8, or show a little bit more of what's going on. But I don't know, you guys, I really like this episode, and one thing that I really like also is Lexi's growth as a person. It's crazy and it's kind of hard for me to believe that I'm saying this, but I'm actually liking Lexi more and more. Like, I see her growth as a human, you know. Now she's starting to show those emotions, those I care about you emotions, and I like that character development. It's really, really good, and I think it's very important in something like this, because I think we all hated her in episode 1, 2, and 3. But now I'm starting to like her. She's starting to grow on me. But I wouldn't be surprised if she's in it or if she gets killed. One or the other is gonna happen. One thing that I hope they explain, because they haven't explained it yet, and they probably will in episode 8, is what happened to the teacher. We all thought that was Glenda, and that still might be Glenda. But I want to know what's going on with the teacher. Did I miss anything? Because I know she got arrested for the killings that we know she didn't do. Or did she? I don't know. Right now everything's a little bit confusing. But I don't know, you guys. This is exciting. This is really, really exciting. Like, I really hope they do a season 2, which I have a hunch that they will, because I don't know, they just can't end it like this. We couldn't just have 8 episodes. And if they do have a season 2, I feel like they'll probably do 10 episodes, if anything. But yeah, there's no way that there's no talks of season 2. There's absolutely, I will refuse to believe that Don Mancini hasn't sat down with Sci-Fi and have a conversation about doing a season 2. There's no way that they haven't already did that. So mark my words, I think they're going to have a season 2. There's just no way that there's not going to be a season 2. I have a strong feeling that there's most likely going to be a season 2, and if there is, I'm all here for it, and we're all going to support it, because we are just obsessed with this series. But yeah, you guys, that is pretty much all I have for you regarding the series. The episode is just a really, really good episode, a really, really good series, and I'm still all in, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, and I can't wait till they announce a season 2. Alright, you guys, so the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is I finally met Alex Vincent. He came here to Chicago. He came here for the Days of the Dead here in Chicago. I didn't even know that existed here in Chicago, which is weird, right? But yeah, I saw the news on Instagram, and I was like, I have to go. And you know what's funny? I bought tickets to go, and when I got there, nobody asked me for tickets. So I literally bought tickets for nothing, because nobody asked me for a ticket. I just walked in, and it's like, voila, you're in, which is weird. But yeah, I got a chance to meet him, and I gotta say, you guys, that day everything was just chaotic. Everything was like going by fast. Everything was just like I honestly feel like the moment went by really, really quick. You guys, so I'm here with my little child, and we just finished the meet and greet with Alex Vincent. I call him Andy, and I was like, oh my god, I just called you Andy. He's like, oh, it's okay, I get that a lot, which is embarrassing, but yeah, I'm just gonna walk around and look at this stuff and see what it is. I know. But I still had a lot of fun. You know, it was a really nice convention. This is probably my first convention that I've ever been to meet someone like Alex Vincent. I did take some footage of the show. There was a lot of vendors there, a lot of great stuff to buy, especially for horror fans. There was a lot of celebrities there. People who played Jason, or the guy behind the Scream mask, to Bill Moseley. I mean, there was a lot of great people there, but the main one that my main focus for me was Alex Vincent, because hello, right? So the reason why I have a Child's Play 2 doll here is because Alex Vincent did have a Child's Play 2 screen use doll with him at his booth, and I thought it was no brainer. It was like, wait, Child's Play 2, I have a Child's Play 2 doll created by Techno Art. I mean, it was no brainer. It was no brainer. And not only that, but I have a Child's Play 2 inspired t-shirts. Even though this design was inspired by Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, I think we all agree that it's giving us Child's Play 2 vibes. So I thought it was perfect, you know, Child's Play 2 doll, Child's Play 2 merch inspired. He has a Child's Play 2 doll. It's Alex Vincent. I mean, it was just great. It was like everything was just, all the stars was aligning perfectly. But what was it like meeting Alex Vincent? Was he nice or was he not nice? You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was a little bit nervous walking up to him and talking to him because I'm not really the person to fan out if I see someone that I really like and appreciate. And I really like and appreciate Alex Vincent. He was nice to me. He was a little bit quiet. I don't know if he was shy or anything, but I did tell him, hey, I'm Edgar-O. I'm a little shy. I mean, I'm a little nervous. And he's all like, oh, don't be. And I was just like, okay, yeah, so let me see what I want. It was a little bit weird. It was a little uncomfortable for me to do that because, like I said, I don't fan out. But it was just kind of weird to just be like, oh, hi, Alex Vincent. And then I ended up calling him Andy. Like, dude, get a grip, get a grip, get a grip. And just me calling him Andy, and I was like, oh my god, I just call you Andy. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. Everybody does. But he did have, his table did have a bunch of different pictures that he was selling. And my favorite one is this one right here. This is the one that I decided to grab because it's just very iconic. This is very iconic. This is the Alex Vincent that I know from my favorite horror movie, which is Child's Play 1 and 2. And then of course we have the iconic good guy doll, and then he did sign it right here to Edgar-O, friends to the end, Alex Vincent, Andy. So yeah, I really like this picture right here with his signature was $50, which I honestly think that's reasonable. I think that's really reasonable, you know. Definitely can't complain about that. So I'm gonna have this framed, and of course I had to have my beautiful merch signed by him. So this is from my Wanna Play collection, and I gotta say, I'm really this is one of my proudest moments ever, creating this design, creating this, just this merch. It's just a beautiful piece in my opinion, and a lot of people like this. This is one of our top sellers. But yeah, just having his signature and having him look at it and loving it as much as everybody else does is pretty much a dream come true, because I mean, it's just really nice. Like the way that it looks like this with his signature is just iconic. And I can't wait to frame this. I really wanted him to sign my merch and a picture of him, because I really want to have this framed up somewhere up here. And I was gonna have him sign my doll, but with everything going on, it was just like a chaotic moment, you guys. It was definitely a lot going on. Like I said, he is a very quiet person, but he was really nice to me. Not only that, after we took a picture, I asked him like, hey, you know, would it be okay if we do like a quick Snapchat story for, you know, my subscribers, because I did tell him I have a YouTube channel. And he's all like, sure. I mean, I don't know if he was shy for me to ask him, or if he was like nervous, or I don't know, but he was nice enough to do a Snapchat video with me. Hey guys, here with Alex Vincent. Amazing guy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything. It's literally a quick Snapchat, you guys. It was probably less than 10 seconds, and I was so nervous filming the Snapchat, because this is like a good iconic moment for me to have, you know, someone like him right next to me taking a picture and doing a video. It was just a really a nice moment, a moment to cherish. And I know a lot of us like to cherish moments by pictures and signatures and videos, especially with social media, you know. But this is just something that I will hold dear to my heart, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate it because he could have been like, yeah, but it's gonna be $50, or yeah, but it's gonna be $100, you know, because he does charge for stuff like this. So the fact that he didn't charge me for a 10-second video just really shows how much of a great guy he really is. So yeah, I really appreciate that. I know somebody asked me, did you bring him merch? Did you give him merch? You guys, I wasn't thinking about that. Like, don't get me wrong, I did thought about it, but I guess with everything, just like, don't forget this, don't forget that, I kind of forgot. I did wanted to give him one of these sweaters for him to just keep, whether he wear it or not. But I forgot. How did I forget? How did you forget? I don't know how I forgot, but I do know that if I do want to send him one, I can send him one. I think he does have a P.O. box or something like that. So yeah, I definitely do want to send him a piece from the House of Nightmares, just for him to keep or do whatever he wants with it. And another thing that I do want to do is maybe book him to be on my channel or maybe on my podcast. That's something that I'm thinking about in the future. Definitely something for 2022, and maybe I can talk to him about this if he remembers this awkwardness. Even me thinking about it, I'm just like, why? But yeah, it was definitely an experience. I had a lot of fun. It was something that I would like to do again. And I gotta say, I met a few people there who watch my YouTube channel. It was really nice to meet you guys in person. So if you're watching this video, shout out to you guys for supporting the channel and pretty much for supporting me. So yeah, if you guys are watching this, shout out to you guys because you guys are amazing. But yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I gotta say, I can't wait for episode 8. I'm really super excited. I can't wait to see what episode 8 is going to be all about. It doesn't even feel like this is the last episode. It really does not feel like this is it. But like I said, hopefully they do a season 2. And as far as meeting Alex Vincent, it was also really nice. It was definitely a day to remember. It was just a really nice moment because I got to meet him and other people. So it was just definitely something to cherish. But yeah, you guys, as always, let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments down below. What do we think about this episode? What do we think about the series? What do we think about next episode? Are you guys excited? And if I missed anything or if I'm confused about anything, let me know. Break it down for me, please. Dumb it down for me because I really would like to know. Or if you guys have any questions that I might have missed about Alex Vincent or whatever other question you might have for me, let me know. I will definitely get back to you on that. But yeah, let's keep this conversation going. So if you guys like this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell to get notified for every single time I upload, which is once a week, sometimes twice a week. And yes, I know I've been a little MIA, but it's for a good cause, you guys, I promise. And also, you guys, if you do want to shop my merch, which is this and plenty more things, you can do so by going to thehouseofnightmares.com and just get whatever you like. But alright, you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. Once again, thank you for your love, thank you for your support, happy holidays, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.